What an amazing accomplishment that is, and that you're still here to tell the story. How does that feel?
I feel tired listening.
Everyone, welcome to a very unique and different Tea with Shira. We are not on our normal Tea with Shira set, as you know, life has happened. So I'm actually with my parents, and it's been a unique experience.
It's a nice way to say it.
And I'm actually joined by my father, David Blumenthal, also known as President and CEO of Lion Brand. Thank you for joining us on Tea with Shira.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
What has this experience been like for you personally? You know, our world has been going through this pandemic. And also, what could you share about your experience professionally?
I'm blessed the fact that our family is healthy and that we haven't incurred the virus when so many of our fellow brethren have succumbed to this pandemic. So first and foremost, our family is healthy. Professionally, it's interesting because as running the company, I've never spent so much time in my life on the phone with Zoom meetings and Microsoft Team meetings. I think of all the various technology that we're involved in today. What would we have done prior to this? The fact that we have all these technical things that we can actually operate the company on, because all our office personnel are working remotely and doing a fabulous job at it. And the heroes at Lion Brand are really those who are in the distribution centers and shipping the goods and shipping the yarn. Fortunately, unfortunately, this pandemic has caused a tremendous surge in people wanting to knit, crochet, and craft. And our business has really exploded in a positive way.
All very true. And I think that what we are trying to do at Lion Brand is just trying to inspire. That's what we're trying to do. There's been such a need for community more than ever. And I think that Lion Brand really is good at that. And we've become even better at that.
Well, you've been a wonderful part of it, because one of the things I did not mention was the fact of watching you every day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock. Barbara, my wife, and I, we sit in the other room and we watch our daughter just create a tremendous sense of community among hundreds of people, not to mention the Stitch Around the World. So we're very proud of you, She. You've done a fabulous job of reaching out and communicating. It's been wonderful watching you grow and become a celebrity.
I know. They all know that I am Ellen out there. I'm coming for your job. No, it's fine. I'll stay here with Tea with Shira. A lot of people don't know this is a family business. Sometimes when I tell that to people, they're like surprised. And it's actually something that we take great pride in. And that my father is the president and CEO. I'm part of the 5th generation. There are actually 4 members in the 4th and 4 members in the 5th. My brother is one of the other members in the 5th, along with 2 of our cousins. And then you have 3 of your first cousins that work with you. You joined the company in like 1969.
October
right.
1.
So almost 51 years.
Almost 51 years.
And what could you say one of your greatest accomplishments? We did not rehearse this, by the way. Let's start with greatest accomplishments.
Well, when I came into the business, there were maybe 40 to 50 yarn companies distributing craft yarns, hand knitting yarns across America. They're gone. They're all gone. There's one company left that we're competing with, which is great because competition is great. It keeps you on your toes. The accomplishment is that we're still rocking and rolling and doing big business, and I don't know if we're the number 1 or number 2, but we're doing it.
I'm actually, while you were talking about back in 1969 in the start, one of the questions that I always get when I go to guilds, why Lion Brand?
Yeah, I've been asked that question. I wasn't around at the time when the name was created. But at that time, many yarn companies selected animals. I remember when I came into the business, there was Bear Brand, there was Fox Brand, there was Tiger Brand. And I guess my great-grandfather had the foresight to select the king of the jungle, Lion. But there were other companies, other yarn companies with animal names.
Interesting. I think that one of the things that I always share with knitters and crocheters out there is that once they buy our yarn, as far as I'm concerned, they are part of the Lion Brand family, the Lion Brand pride that we are, and we have so much pride. And I know that my viewers on Tiwashira, my viewers on the She Show, they have come back again and again because they like what we bring them, the different information and the different guests that we have on the show. Look forward to new experiences with Tiwashira because we'll be back next season. We're not going anywhere, don't worry. He's wondering what I'm doing every day, so I gotta make myself look busy. And I think, Mr. B, from my perspective, you know, you don't always have the microphone to talk directly to the crafter out there. What would you say to them?
I'm blessed that I'm in dealing with a product that gives so much joy and creativity to those people who use it. So I want to thank each and every one of you. And there are times that we're not perfect. No one's perfect. But we try. And we appreciate each and every one of you for working and enjoying Lion Brand yarns.
That was beautifully said. Everyone, thank you so much again for joining us for another great episode of Tiwashira. Thank you, Dad, Mr. B, President CEO of Lion Brand, for joining us.
Thank you.
And for everyone, you can click here for the pattern for my blanket that I have on my lap that I designed and I created and I stash bust. And for all the information, for the links, you can check it out in the description below. And during the summer, while you're missing me and Tiwashira, go check out the She Show. We live stream Monday through Friday, 12 to 12:30, every day, Monday through Friday. I'll be there. So until the fall, we will see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Again, none of this was rehearsed, so I think that was very nice. I'm gonna clap. I think that was clappable.